Okay, Sunday, 4th of May 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Study Sunday. Be more. Why doesn't everyone do it? If it's so easy, why doesn't everyone do it? This is an interesting argument I've heard many times over the years and years with regards to anything, really. If it's so easy, if it's so profitable, if it's so lucrative, if it's so sudden, if it's so quick, why doesn't everyone do it? In a sense of business or money or anything. If such and such is so easy, why doesn't everyone do it? That's quite an interesting common objection, thought, doubt, you name it, with regards to anything that really anyone can have. But that phrase, like most things in life, can actually be quite interesting and really deep. An interesting rabbit hole to delve into to understand. Because it's redundant. That argument, that phrase, is redundant. I did a video a few months ago, I guess, about within reason, meaning there's always some caveat to things in life. So when people look at this thing as learn something or this business, if it's so easy to make money with X, this thing, why does everyone do it? And the answer to that is infinite. I like to say to people, open the dictionary and pick an adjective, and that will be somebody's excuse. This person's too proud, too stubborn, too obtuse, too arrogant, too lazy, too sensitive, too whatever, too fearful, frightened, scared, you name it. And that will be someone's excuse. Excuse for what? To do this thing. Or what is this thing? Anything. If it's so easy to run a marathon, why does everyone do it? If it's so easy to learn a language, why doesn't everyone do it? So easy to do this, to do that, to go here, to go there, whatever. Why doesn't everyone do it? Any reason. And that seems to be the case with a lot of things. Why doesn't everyone go here on a Friday or Saturday night? Any reason. Why doesn't everyone do this or start a vlog or do pictures or learn Spanish? If it's so easy, why does everyone do it? Open the dictionary, you tell me. Any excuse that anyone could have. And that's the same with a lot of things in life. A lot of things. And that means that a lot of people will have all kinds of excuses for anything. And often it'll be a handful of excuses will be the majority of reasons why. It'll be one of two things. It's too difficult, it's too time consuming, generally speaking, or variations of that. Why doesn't everyone learn a language? Too difficult, too time consuming, and shades and variations of those two. But also, again, open the dictionary and find any adjective, and that'll be someone's excuse. Too lazy, too arrogant, too anything, too obtuse again. And that'll be someone out there, that'll be someone's excuse. Why doesn't anyone learn a language? Well, someone's too obtuse. And that means then that there are many, many facets of humans, many shades of personalities, many different variations of people. If the same task is viewed by two people in complete different ways, the task is the same, and yet these two people are completely different, what does that tell you about humans, about civilization, about society? If the two different people look at the same task and one says it's too easy, or the one says it's too hard, how can the task itself be both too easy and too hard? It doesn't make sense. How can it be two opposite things at the same time? Even then, I'm pretty sure there are some very, very interesting, nuanced ways of it being. But still, what does that tell you about the two people? Well, it could be in anything, really, because it depends how deep and specific and praxeological or anthropological you want to be, and psychological. But it tells you something about the people. If one person can look at something and say it's too difficult, another one says it's too hard, that shows you that's a proxy. Remember, I did a video about this a year or something ago. Everything's a proxy. Everything is a way to analyze something else, a way to measure something else. And so what does that tell you about people? When you look at their personalities or their standards and values and priorities, it's a proxy for them, who they are on a deeper level, I did a video about this. I'm pretty sure the Peter Principle. It reveals more of the person. Quite interesting. So why doesn't everyone do anything? Any possible excuse, and that's exactly it. There are as many excuses and ideas and problems and possibilities as there are people in the world. Powerful. I did another video about this actually. Sonder, I think it is Sonder or Sondar, that every person's life is as complicated as our own. That's quite interesting, quite fascinating. But why doesn't everyone do it? It's not really an argument. It's not really a thing. It's any reason. Whatever. It's a dismissive question. Because the answer is as infinite and varied as there are people. That's something interesting I've noticed about socializing and people in society. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.